Okay, HimRod.
This goes around them.
HimRod. And 2 of the nubs in the ground. This one is 20 years old, this plant you're just looking at right here. And that's about 15 feet from stake to stake, I would guess.
Get that damn thing out of there. Can you get it?
What do you have?
Right there.
Okay.
Rubber band. Get me one.
So HimRod, 3 HimRods.
More if you want.
From the KE7LK winery here.
Vineyard.
Vineyard. Yeah, the vineyard.
Okay.
Nice vineyard. As you can see.
Go down to a red.
All right.
Two vines down.
This here's a red.
This is not as vigorous a grape as the greens.
Okay.
They're a little less vigorous and a little less production too. They don't make as many.
They don't make as many. I noticed the plant's probably
This
about
is
the same age,
CanaDice.
a lot smaller.
CanaDice.
CanaDice. CanaDice. Okay. So this year's grapes will come out on last year's
canes.
canes. There we go. Get the right terminology here.
I'll take that one. Oh, the green one.
Oh.
The small one. Right there.
That one? Well, darn it.
It's slippery, isn't it?
Sure is. There's extra gravity right here, I noticed.
I brought that in just for you.
That's what it is. Now it's just me being clumsy and old. So CanaDice.
Red grape.
Red table grapes.
Red
And
seedless.
Frank's poles are about a little above my waist, 4 feet, 4.5. He's got 2 wires across here.
The better looking one.
So I can see I need a little room to spread out, so this will probably affect my decision on exactly where to plant these.
There it is. These are all cold tolerant grapes.
Cold tolerant, okay.
They will go below 0 and not freeze the roots.
All right.
Kill the roots.
Well, we do have a little bit of below 0 here. Not
Yeah,
much,
we
but
do.
some.
I think you've got 4 in there.
Okay.
If you need more, there's plenty.
All right. Now, how many years before I can cut my own and make cuttings? Does it take a
About
couple
5.
years? 5 years?
5 years.
5 years, okay.
Yeah. quite a while. This is how I sent the ones to Greg.
Okay.
Just like this.
And Greg's have done really
I
well.
mailed them in wrapped newspaper and put them in a tube.
Okay.
In a mailing tube.
I see. Perfect.
And I didn't declare to California what I was doing.
Yeah, of course. Well, Greg took a picture one day, and the next day he took another picture, and it looked like a totally different plant.
Yeah.
Overnight, it had picked up a whole bunch of leaves, and amazing.
It is an explosion. Let's go down to the end of this line.
All right.
We'll get a Black Monukku.
Black Monukku.
Another red, very dark red grape. A different sweet entirely than that one.
Okay. Now I noticed that the community enjoys the grapes that you donate, the ones that you can't eat. Of course, I've heard of the appreciation of that. So I know they're tasty and they're delicious. So
these are all table grapes. That's the bottom end.
okay. So I'm going to dig a hole. I'm going to mix in my soil, my potting soil, everything,
whatever you want to plant,
and stick them in there and put I'm going to put a fence around them so the bunnies don't come and eat them.
Yeah, good thing. Chicken wire, because they'll eat the green leaves.
Yeah.
The new growth. They won't eat these. They'll eat the new growth.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Then I'll get drips on them.
Here's another healthy one. That's what I want. Vigorous growth. Three. I'll get you one more.
All right.
I skipped my box.
I'll grab it. Okay, let's get the magic box here.
I got it. Hold on.
All right, Black Monukku.
M-O-N-U-K-K-A.
UKKA.
Yeah.
All right. Now I suppose the names of these came from. They come what, from France or where? Where do you?
I don't know.
What do you think?
These grapes, these particular ones, came from upstate New York.
Okay.
The stalks I bought were imported here.
Okay.
They're not a native sold here.
I
These
see.
are all cold tolerant grapes.
Well, that's perfect for
And
here.
you can see it's watering right now.
Yes. It's April 7th, April 7th, and it's nice jacket weather, but it's been pretty nice the last couple of weeks, but we're still getting below freezing at night, and we still have a danger of frost until May, which makes the greenhouse necessary. Get an early start.
Pen.
Oop, oop.
Too much wind. I got the pen.
Got it? All right.
Oh. All of these are seedless. All of these grapes you're getting.
Okay, good. That's my favorite.
Yeah, they're easy to tolerate.
A lot of work otherwise.
I have one red seed type over here, which was a mistake. But I leave it and I don't cover it, and I let the birds have it.
Oh, that's good.
They
Donation to
go
nature.
after it.
Sure. Now, I don't know how this would work, but do they take the seeds and redistribute them?
I don't know what the hell they do with them. I don't worry.
Probably got grape plants all around the county here.
I don't think grapes grow from seed.
Okay, okay. That's quite possible.
There's your starters.
All right, excellent, excellent.
And we'll go back up to the front, jump in here, and we'll show you some pruning.
Okay.
On any vine back that way. Station 1 is watering.
Oh yeah. Today we were at the Blackbird Roost.
This is my drain field between the bottles,
Oh yeah.
so I don't drive any cars in there. The drain field goes from here, this bottle to the next, and there's two of them. Two lines.
Okay. So we'll see what we do with pruning here. It's a critical operation to make everything work. That's all I know.
This is make work that you just invested in.
I know.
Grapes.
I
But
know.
they're nice to have, and the street appeal for me, this
Uh-huh.
whole yard out here inside this fence is brilliant in the summer, loaded with fruit and loaded with grapes.
I've seen it.
And people come by
it's beautiful.
and look and say, what a nice property.
I've seen this all lush and leaved out, and
Yeah.
very
Okay,
nice.
cardinal rule on grapes. Cut off all suckers. You know, anything growing from the main trunk,
Okay.
cut off close to the trunk. You don't want any suckers
No
of any
suckers.
kind, no matter how healthy they look.
Okay.
You don't want them down there. And cut off dead wood. If you spot something that's obviously dead, cut
Okay.
it off totally.
Which is hard to tell because this is green inside.
They are green.
Um,
This is all of this is last year's growth.
Okay.
And from them, this year, the grapes will come from the growth out of the nubs.
Okay.
The
Out of the
nubs grow leaves and grapes.
Okay.
So the pruning of them is essential to be done right.
Right.
I'll show you. Here it goes. It's easy. Okay. I'll call these suckers
Those are suckers. Okay.
all the way off.
Now suckers, you could always use suckers too for.
I'll cut these all off too because they're not a good production coming out of that part of the growth.
Okay. And what about this one here?
I'll
That
save
one?
that probably.
Save that one? Okay. So you
Here's
got to
the
decide on how high.
Here's the secret on cutting these things. Like this one will be saved.
Yeah, that's a big, thick, healthy
Yeah,
one.
I'll save it. Whoops. It should be upright.
Let me hold it. I can hold it.
It's okay.
You got it. Okay.
You mark off about 2 nubs. You don't want to cut it down here
Okay.
because you will cut off all the nubs, and the nubs are what grow the grapes.
All right. So you got to
So
decide
mark
where you want
off
your grapes.
2 or 3. If they're close together, 3 is fine. This is 2, and I'll cut it right there.
Okay. So grapes, you want
will
grapes
come
here?
from there and there.
All right.
Dead wood.
Get rid of the
See
dead
it?
wood.
Dead.
Yeah, you can see that
Dead.
brown inside.
Dead. Cut off the dead wood.
Okay. Yeah, after you cut, you can tell you made the right choice.
Well, you can tell once you get used to looking at them here.
Yeah.
They're dead.
It's amazing the water's coming out right out of the
Yeah.
stem right
Of
there.
course. Yeah.
That's water, a
Yep.
drop of water.
The
Interesting.
spring refreshment is coming up. I clean them up normally. 2 nubs, maybe 3.
Okay.
And if I run into a skinny one and a good one, I'll get rid of the skinny one and a couple 3 nubs and
All right.
done. And take the dead wood. The dead wood will never come back.
Right, it just gets in the way, I'm sure. It blocks
That's
the
it.
sun.
That's it. And you gotta watch them. These son of a bitches will cut you. See?
Oh yeah.
Just like I said. You be careful reaching back in.
So basically all last year's growth is going to be cut back to 3 nubs or
We cut
gone.
almost everything that grew last year, we cut it off,
Okay.
leaving a couple of nubs.
So all of this stuff here pretty much is going to be
It'll all be cut
chopped
off.
back. Okay, got it.
All be cut. I'll take that little one and save this bigger one. Deadwood. This goes way back. I'll probably remove it entirely. Probably. See, dead? Dead? You can tell it's not green.
Right, yeah, well, you can definitely tell.
Yeah.
Not green in the center, it's brown, so you know it's dead.
Not everything you prune back this year will grow. Some of it might have been green when you cut it, and it just dies.
It died.
I don't
see.
know why.
So when you get done pruning one of these, it looks pretty ready to go.
It's pretty gaunt until the new growth comes, and you'll swear you're killing it.
So what triggers the new growth? Is it when it gets warmer during the day from
Yeah,
the
when
average
the
temperature?
sap starts coming back up,
Okay.
there, that brings on the new growth. It's full of the vitamins and that makes it grow.
I see. And you've got a favorite fertilizer that you've talked about.
I use 16/16.
Okay, 16/16, and you mix that in
I
a
mix
bucket of
up
water.
about a coffee cup and 5 gallons of water,
Okay.
and let that muddle, let it mix.
Okay.
And then I pour about a half of that on each grapevine and a full one on each fruit tree.
So a couple gallons and a half on each grapevine.
Yeah.
So, okay. How
Twice
often?
a year.
Once a year. You
Twice.
do that twice a year. Okay.
Once now, as soon as I get finished pruning,
Okay.
I'll do that first fertilizer.
Okay.
Once the
okay.
fruit sets pretty good, in other words, you can see the groups of grapes, then hit them again.
Okay.
And
okay.
that's it, twice a year.
Twice a year. Got it.
Yep.
16/16. All right.
Yeah, they sell it at Walmart, everywhere. I did myself in here. This I'll get rid of here just to get it out of the way.
So as long as it's not dead, it gets pruned, and that's your production environment then
Yeah.
for the year. Okay.
That's what makes grapes. So we're pruning for production. We're not pruning for looks. We're
Right.
pruning for production.
And some of these last year's growth are really long. They're 2 or 3 feet, and other ones are a little bit
Other
less.
ones are 10 or 15 feet.
Yeah, right.
So that's basically it. There's nothing much to it. 1, 2, 3 nubs. If you get too many coming out of one place, you can thin them all the way back on one.
Okay,
or
that
so.
makes sense.
Yeah, just to thin them.
Let's see if I can help you on this side over
And
here.
every once in a while, when you get into big stuff, I'll come back with my lopping shear
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
and
1,
get
2,
them.
3. Like
Yeah,
right
go
here.
ahead and get some.
About
You
right.
got to get more than that. No. Here's 1 nub, 2,
And 3.
and 3.
Now there's a
Cut
crack.
it at 2. Take it at 2.
At 2, somewhere in
Yeah,
here.
right there.
Okay.
You can cut next to the nub
All right.
if you want, because it's not going to do anything.
Okay. This one. Let's see. There's 1, 2. So maybe like right there.
Yeah, it's better. I just cut them up in shorter pieces so they rake easy.
Sure.
I'll
Sure.
go down like where you are there.
Yep.
You know you're going to be cutting that, but I'll just shorten it while I'm at it.
Right. 1, 2. And so right in here.
And clean it up if you want.
Get rid of that. Oh, that's a little one.
Take that.
Okay, that can go away.
Good shot.
All right.
Boy, I got a bleeder there. I better get a Kleenex. Get my clothes. Mama will be mad if I soil my clothes. I sure love that Jolene girl.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
She is
You betcha.
just right for me.
Good
You
for
know,
you.
we suit. We really suit.
Yep, I 100% agree. Right.
And that's a nice thing to find, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
So nice. Look at these dripping here.
Yeah, they're all dripping water. That's
Yeah.
nice.
That one's dead. Take it right there.
Interesting. Right here.
Yep.
It's
it.
green there.
Yeah. Huh? A little bit, but no
Yeah.
biggie. You got plenty of growth.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Plenty.
1, 2. So just a little over 2.
2 or 3.
All the suckers.
Depending upon how close they are together, you know, and that kind of thing.
All right.
And in a few years, you'll be out here doing the same thing on your vineyard.
Very
in
nice.
the first year, okay, unless the wood is dead, don't cut anything on the second spring.
Okay.
In other words, the year after you plant. Let them go to bush.
Let them
and
go.
figure out which one is going to be your main uprights.
Okay.
And they'll be the strongest looking ones normally.
Right.
And you'll be then training them up onto the wire or whatever you're going to put
Because
them
you want
onto.
one trunk, basically.
Yeah, 1 or 2. It doesn't
Okay.
make any difference. I learned this sort of OJT, and I talked to other people about it too.
You've done good because you really
It
produce a lot of
produces
grapes.
to beat hell.
Yeah, you bet. I see that.
It gives me everything I can have, my neighbors can have, and all the nursing homes around.
Nice.
And the
Nice.
food closet downtown.
2, 3, 4, 5. You have 10, at least 10.
I got about 21 vines.
21. Yeah, there's more over there too. So
4
yeah.
or 5 down that line.
Yep. Nice. Very
Those
nice.
are the last. Those and the ones across the front are the last 10.
Okay.
This is one of the first ones in about 20 years ago.
Okay. So
About
that's
a
a
year
20
after
year.
we moved in the house I was building the vineyard.
Got it. Got it.
So it's sort of like you. You've been in there a little while.
A little bit.
And you're
Yeah.
getting things going, greenhouses and
Yep.
what have you.
Definitely.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Off the
look at that
ends of these.
drop of water right there. Nice. Huh.
So that has come all the way from down there through that timber all the way out to here.
Yep.
And it goes all the way to the end on live growth.
Nice. Very nice. That's cool. Yeah, it's very
You
neat.
got all you need?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. All right. This has been grape
It is
pruning 101.
3 o'clock.
All right. Thank you very much, Frank. Appreciate it.
You
There
bet.
we go.